In this Notion practice project, I'll walk you through building a clean habit tracking dashboard step by step from scratch. This habit tracker will not only look good on a desktop, but will also be mobile friendly. Start by creating a new page and name it Habit Tracker. Add an emoji or icon like a checklist. Add a cover image like this work table. Switch the page to full width so you have room to lay things out. Type /column in the empty area under it and add 2 columns. Adjust their widths. Make the right column bigger. The right column is the main workspace. It will hold your main habit database. In the right column, type /callout and add a callout to label the section. Name it Calendar and add an icon if you want. Under it, insert an inline database by typing / and choosing Inline Database. Then rename the table to All Habits so it's easy to find. Add the date property first, then add checkbox columns for each habit you want to track. Let's say Habit 1, Habit 2, Habit 3, and Habit 4. Add a dummy row so you can see how things look and how the checkboxes behave. Next, add a formula property that totals the checked habits for the day. Name it Done. Select Edit Formula from the Edit property. This will open a formula window. Type and select a number, then add Habit 1 in brackets. Type +, then do the same for other habits too. We have 3 checked habits for now. Let's add another formula column to calculate the completion percentage. We can do it by adding another formula property. Name it Progress. Select the Edit Formula to open the formula window. Add the Done Formula property. Type a / as a division sign, then the total number of habits, which is 4. This will divide checked habits by the total number of habits. Change that percentage column's format to %. Then enable the ring or progress bar display and pick a color like green or any other color. You can turn the Show Number toggle off. That gives you a neat visual of daily progress inside the table. Let's add a few more dummy entries. Click the plus sign in the database title and select the calendar view. Name it Calendar. The calendar and table share the same data, so any changes you make will show up in both. Turn on the visibility for each habit checkbox and the progress bar in the calendar properties. Now you can check habits in the calendar view. To check how efficient you were last week, let's create a weekly progress report. Create a new table view and name it Weekly Progress. In Settings, go to Group Properties. Group entries by week using the Date property set to week. Sort the groups as oldest first, so they appear in the right order. For the progress report, open Table Settings at the top of the table and turn on Aggregation. Click Aggregation, More Options, Average, then Progress. Notion will display the average progress percentage for each week automatically. You can collapse it too. Jump to the left side. We will create a shortcut on the left side of the dashboard to add new daily entries quickly. Add a callout section and name Today. Change the icon. Then insert a button and name it Add Entry. Set the button action to add a page. Select your All Habits database as the source. Open Edit Property, then Date. Set the Date property to Date Triggered and add an action that opens the new page so you can edit it right away. Then select Page, Added, and click Done. Test the button to confirm it creates and opens a new entry, as you can see here. Now, copy the database link and paste it into an empty spot on your left panel. Link it to the database. Change that view to a gallery layout. Make the card preview to none and the card size to small. Go back to the properties and turn on the visibility of Habit checkboxes and progress bar. Finally, add a filter to show only entries where the date is today. Let's see how it looks on mobile. At the top, we have a mobile-friendly Today view, and at the bottom, we have our All Habits database, which we can toggle the view to table, calendar, or weekly progress. Hope you like this practice project of Habit Tracker. If you find this video helpful, please like it and subscribe to my channel. Also, comment, what problem do you want me to solve in the next video? Take care and bye.